Hi everyone, and welcome. Thank you for joining us today for this session on how LAN-D teams are using AI, secure video and interactivity to boost training impact in 2025. I'm Jay from eLearning Minds, and I'll be guiding you through an exciting exploration of how learning teams are leveraging modern tools to create smarter, faster, and more engaging training. Before we begin, here are a few quick housekeeping rules to help everyone have a smooth experience. First, feel free to drop your questions in the chat at any time. We'll address them during our live Q&A. This session is being recorded, and we'll be sharing the recording afterwards so you can revisit or share it with your team. We'll also have a dedicated Q&A segment, so keep your questions coming. And finally, the estimated session duration is 1 hour. Here's what we'll be covering today. We'll start with a short welcome and introduction. Then, we'll move into our first keynote, Unlocking the Power of Secure Video for LAN-D, where we'll explore how teams are protecting and scaling their content. In Keynote 2, we'll talk about how Vimeo empowers LAN-D teams, including content security, interactivity, and learning analytics. We'll follow with a live Q&A session to address your specific challenges and ideas. Finally, we'll close with a recap of the key takeaways and some bonus strategies to take back to your team. So, without further ado, let's invite our first keynote speaker. Over to you, Safaris.
Hi, welcome everyone. I'm excited to start these sessions with you. Today is not just about learning a new tool, but it is about discovering how video can become your most powerful assets for engaging your teams, your clients, and your learners. Alright, so nowadays, video is no longer optional, right? Do you agree? Because it is how we communicate, we educate, and inspire people. From onboarding to marketing, we realize that video is the medium where people trust and remember. The pressure today is not about the content, but ladies and gentlemen, it is how we make the content to be published quickly, professionally, and engaging. Look at this slide. Is it sounds familiar? So many teams struggle with using video effectively because their tools maybe are fragmented, slow, or outdated. So that's why we are here to solve this with one platform called Vimeo. Vimeo is a professional video platform that allows individuals or organizations to create, manage, host, and share high-quality videos. So where it is designed securely and without any ads. Okay, so unlike platforms like YouTube that focus on public entertainment and monetization, so Vimeo is built for business, education, and enterprise use. Okay, so Vimeo, it offers powerful tools for video hosting and playback, where you can watch it in HD or 4K. Next will be the privacy controls. This is the good features where you can set the password onto the video. Even you can set the video can be played only at certain domains that you set, and you can do for internal sharing. The next features will be the collaboration, where the video you can let your team to access and then give the feedback. Okay, so they have a design with the feedback tools so that the video you can get the feedback from everyone. From that you can enhance, do the editing or whatever before you publish the video. Okay, next will be the analytic. This is very important, where you can know who is watching your video, what they watch, and then when they drop off. So everything can be tracked. And then next will be the live streaming and interactive elements, where if you have a town hall or any event or webinar, you can use Vimeo as the platform to host. And then last but not least is the seamless embedding into learning management system or any website. Okay, for example, this video, you want to link to your learning management system, you can embed the video from Vimeo to your LMS. Okay, so at the end, Vimeo is not just for storing videos, but it is for managing the entire life cycle of your content. And then later on, Deborah will dive deeper into why Vimeo is chosen by organizations outside there across the region and what make it different to compare than others platform outside there. So stay tuned.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for taking the time off to join us in the webinar today. Basically, today we will be giving you some ideas and examples of how you can maximize your learning and development impact with video. So this is the agenda that we'll be having today. We'll start off with the introduction of Vimeo as a company. Secondly, we'll go into some common L&D challenges that we heard from our clients. Third, we will give you 3 benefits of using video in L&D. Fourth, we will show you our current customer, Exact Sciences, how Vimeo has impacted their video efforts, and also give you some of the clients' use cases, especially those in the education sectors in APAC. And lastly, we will open up the floor for any questions that you guys may have. Okay, so firstly, Vimeo has been in the industry for 20 over years. We started off as a YouTube, so a lot of people kind of get us confused. But at the start, we were just a hosting platform like YouTube. But along the years, we actually added in more and more features so that, we can be more corporate friendly, and companies like Walmart, Honda, or Whole Food can use our video platform to serve all their marketing needs, their internal training needs, etc. So yes, we have 1.3 million paid subscribers, and we are across 190 over countries globally. So one of the challenges we often hear is that there are low engagement and knowledge retention. This is because a lot of times, you just see the number of views on your videos and you don't even know if people actually finish the video, or who finishes the video, who watched what. Okay, secondly is accessibility and an increasingly dispersed workforce. So accessibility meaning that the video is hard to find. You guys may have some platform or apps that you are using that needs to be updated, and it might be hard to view that video. An increasingly dispersed workforce, it's also because everything is globalized right now. If you have a company in the US, you might have your workforce or labor force in Mexico, or probably in Vietnam, etc. So the language barrier is also there, the distance is also there. And third, it is difficult to measure effectiveness. So how do we deal with the engagement and the retention challenge? So we see that companies who are more video forward, you can see there are more employee engagement. And this is from the analytics that we have of all the clients that are using Vimeo. And, from Byteable, you can see that more people prefer learning new things through video. Okay, so people like to watch video. This is why social media platform like YouTube, like TikTok, or Instagram Reels are slowly becoming more popular. We also process video faster, And, because it's visual and audio, we remember them better. So for Vimeo, you are able to use our tools to create videos and also to collaborate. So for example, like what I'm doing now, I'm recording a video training which I am sharing with you guys. So this is how you can make training easier. Everybody can create training videos, and also from here on, you can easily edit your video. Also, 93% of the workers, they just want training that is easy to complete and understand. So it is much better than many pages of words that they might read. Yeah, and to make it even more interesting, Vimeo can make your learning videos interactive. So as you can see from the video on the right side, you can actually click on the hotspots on your video, and then you start viewing different content based on your own choice. This can be in the form of quizzes and polls as well. You can even, have them answer the questions and give them their grading at the end of the video. Also, you can provide updates, across the team. So, for example, how Vimeo uses it is that whenever somebody joins the team, we'll make them do a short introduction of themselves, and then we'll post it up on our, internal portal. This is so that anywhere in the world, you will know that somebody joined from, let's say, Singapore. Yeah. And it also allows our team to give us cross-functional kind of updates, especially, as you can see here, is the engineering team product update. So this is very important, especially for places like Vimeo, because, we have a lot of feature update, and it's something that we always have to consistently learn and, get ourselves used to. Lastly, sometimes video can get very long. So with Vimeo AI feature, you can actually use it to summarize everything. So for example, if you have a 3-hour content, you can actually use us to easily summarize it into, maybe an 8-minute video, a 5-minute video. This is decided by the AI, so you can't set the timing on it. But we can also give you highlight reels where it's about a minute long, where it shows you some of the key items that has been spoken about in the video itself. Yeah. And lastly, it's asking AI questions. So here is the video. Let me just click to the video and show you how it goes. So this is a video on the Vimeo webpage. So this video, you can see it's pretty long, but let's say if you just want to summarize it, you can actually click on the star button here, and you can ask the video question. There are some questions that has already been prompted over here, but you can ask question like, and then they will answer you in Hindi. So it shows you that it works with any different languages as well. Sometimes if you ask the video a question, it can brings you right to where the answer is given. For example, it will bring you right here. Okay, so let us go back to our slide. Secondly, how we can help you is we can improve the accessibility and flexibility of your video. 89% of the workers want training available anywhere, anytime. Convenience is key, right? So for Vimeo, how you can reach your students anywhere is that you can translate your videos in minutes with our AI. This will help your team save a lot of time as well, especially if you are serving students from all over the world. You can also upload, for some of our clients in the medical industry, there are some keywords that they are afraid that it might not be translated, but we have already tested it. So if you are using acronyms like CRM, this doesn't get translated. The letters will just be said as is. Yeah, if there is specific words that you need to add, there is also a dictionary where you can add it on. So basically on your back end, you just click a AI button, and then you can choose the languages that you want to translate into subtitles or audio dubbing, and you just click finish and save, and it will do it all for you. So let me just show you an example. This is the video recording with our CEO. It's actually in English.
मुझे टीम में शामिल होकर बहुत खुशी हो रही है। मैं एक पल लेना चाहता हूं और एडम को इंटरिम सीईओ के रूप में उनके काम और उनके and his partnership as I ramp in the business. The past few weeks have been
And
both
you can change it
inspiring
into
and
many
productive.
other languages.
The Vimeo customer base is simply exceptional. We have
Let me
millions
just
of the
change it
most
to
talented
Chinese.
and awarded creators and storytellers in the world, as well as thousands of blue Vimeo 进行营销的蓝筹企业客户分享知识，讲述他们的故事。很高兴能了解我们的社区和团队，我要对大家的帮助表示最深切的感谢。
So this is the audio part, and there is also the subtitles part. Okay. And also in the learning sector, usually there are a lot of videos, and you guys need to keep on updating your videos. So what Vimeo does is we can consolidate all your training content into one single library. You can organize it based on the different folder, and our library is very robust, so you can find your videos by just searching on the keywords, and we will search through the transcription, what has been spoken in the video instead of just the title. And also our AI has allowed us to search for images as well. So for example, if there is a training that you are talking about Apple and how they are doing their business management, you can just type like Apple, and videos with the Apple logo will be put up for you. Lastly, it can be embedded in your existing OMS system. Okay, so on Vimeo, we can also measure effectively. So a lot of people, like what I have already mentioned before, they prefer to watch video than to read like a lot of words or email. And for Vimeo, you can get all these data. What's even better is if you are adding, your students into your team, or if it's integrated with your LMS, you can even see the individual learner analytics. So you know exactly who watched what, who engages with what video, and who finishes the video, or even how much they score on the quizzes and polls. Yeah. Okay, so lastly, let's talk about our customer. So Exact Science actually use Vimeo to improve their R&D strategy. We help them change their content from very text heavy to more video. And also they use our analytics to refine their training program so that they can make it maybe shorter, more effective, or they can dive in on the part where people are most interested in. And also they are using our interactive feature and our AI feature to kind of like bring out their training programs to people all across the world. And right now they have already touched on 190 over countries globally. So let's view a video on what they say about Vimeo.
For us, it is how can we consistently share content and track where it's getting traction across the globe. My name is Angie Roach. I work for Exact Sciences. I'm the Director of Learning and Development. We are a cancer diagnostic company located in Madison, Wisconsin. I was the number 3 hire in our L&D team. Really, we started from nothing and we quickly scaled to 5,000 employees, but we're also in different countries, different time zones. And so we really had to think about how we're going to use video to reach everybody with the same message. Vimeo works great for us with our embedding of content, being able to put it into SCORM and manage that centrally without having to republish the SCORM or reversion it into our LMS. When I think about the future of our strategy, whether it's in learning design or even in how we deliver content and experiences and competencies to our learners, Vimeo is a huge piece of that puzzle. Now we're seeing with some of those tools built into Vimeo, with the automatic transcription, with our ability to cut within the tool itself and the video editor, that's really helping us with those small changes that come in last minute when you're under deadline. We've been able to take the video part of that from maybe a 2-week build to less than a week.
Yep, so it kind of like helped them shorten the time spent and also increase the area where they can send their videos to. So lastly, let's talk about APEC. So this is a summary of how all the education institutions are using Vimeo, especially in the APEC region. So firstly, they use us to deliver their online courses. So definitely hosting of e-learning lessons and giving exclusive content directly to their members is how, Vimeo is being used for. That is the basic. Secondly, they use us to scale for growth because for Vimeo, at any time during your contract, you can feel free to add on features such as bandwidth, storage, interactivity to cater to your increasing students' enrollment. Lastly, it's also a centralization of video assets. A lot of the clients that we see, they have so many videos that are stored differently. I mean, some is in Google Drive, some is in somebody's thumb drive. So, consolidating them into a single library also allow them to repurpose some of their videos so that they don't have to always create video from scratch. Sometimes they can just edit some of the videos and add in some of the new updates or notes on a particular topic. And also, it is to enhance student engagement. So this is really something that we see people are using more. They want the interactive elements. They want people to actually touch and engage the video instead of just a laid-back experience. And also, with this interactive engagement, you can also have a greater insight onto the analytics because you can see who is reading or who is dwelling on this overlay more, or who actually score what on the particular quiz that you have on this interactive. A lot of people also migrate to Vimeo from other platforms, and this is because they see that the platform that they are on, even though they have been a loyal customer, it has been stagnant. There are no updates, and Vimeo is preferred because you can see that every year we definitely will update our products to make it even better, to get with the market trends. And lastly is to ensure service reliability. So if you are doing live streaming with Vimeo, we actually have fail-safe and backup streaming capabilities. We have a 99.9% uptime service level agreement. And for even better service, you can even upgrade to our service package where you can have 24/7 support anytime, anywhere. Yep. So this is about it. Let's open the Q&A section. So if you guys have any question, please feel free to ask. Thank you. save a lot of time, but if you really need, you can also further customize all these videos with our editor.
Mm.
Mm.
All right. So everything we can customize, right? If we have this client and then they want to design everything, so yeah, we can custom for it. All
Yeah.
right. So okay, we have another second question, which is what type of analytics does Vimeo provide to track individual learner engagement in training videos?
Okay, so you can have a completion rate, the student first attempt, last attempt, what is their status, their scores, and also the engagement with the training videos.
Mm. Okay. All right. So I think this one will be like the SCORM file as well. What I understand, because for SCORM file also we can track the analytics. Okay, how long the learner spend time on watching the video, and then what kind of the activity, the interactivity on the video itself. Okay. Next, we have a question. The question will be, can you explain how Vimeo's video search functionality use AI to locate content within a video library?
Okay, so actually from our search bar, right, when you type any search word, we will search through the title, the audio transcript within the video itself, and also the image text. If you want to further refine your search, right, you can use our advanced filters and sorting option, such as last modified, what is the privacy settings of your video, as well as who is it created by.
Okay, yeah. I think this feature is very meaningful because this totally different with others platform outside there. Yeah, because it's cover the security. Okay, we can control our video. All right. So maybe this is will be the last question that we have. What is a Vimeo's approach to maintaining service reliability during live streaming events?
Okay, so
Mm.
specifically for live streaming, right, we do offer backup streams. We also guarantee a 99% uptime service level agreement, and we have direct phone support. If needed, you can also add on like standby service from the Vimeo team, or you can even hire our production team to just conduct the live event from our end.
All right, so that's very good. Oh, so meaning that your Vimeo also is provide the service, right, for the live streaming. Yep, yep. So sounds good, because yeah. So everyone who is watching this webinar, so like whatever we are doing right now, so remember we have a backup. All right. Okay. So anything happen, yeah, we can still have a second option. All right. So far that's all the question. Thank you, Deborah, for your time. Right, so hopefully we can have another session next. All right, so yeah, over to you, Jay.
Thanks Safaris and Deborah. Now, before we wrap up, I'd like to extend a special invitation to you and your team. If today's session sparked ideas for how Vimeo could support your training goals, let's take it further. We're offering a free personalized demo where we'll walk you through how these tools can be applied specifically to your team's workflows, content, and challenges. All you need to do is scan the QR code on screen. It'll take you to our calendar where you can choose a convenient slot. Whether you're in HR, L&D, compliance, or content creation, we'll tailor the session to your objectives and even help you prototype a quick sample during the session. So don't miss this chance to explore what's possible. Just scan the code and book your spot. Lastly, we truly value your feedback. Please scan the QR code to complete a short feedback form. It'll help us improve future sessions and understand what topics matter most to you. Thank you again for your time and great questions today. We look forward to continuing the conversation with you.